Welcome back to the Suddenly Seeking Spirit podcast. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Andrea. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about addiction recovery and how it can lead to a spiritual awakening. And we have some special guests with us today.
Hi, my name's Betty. I am a recovery specialist. I work in the recovery field. And I also have a YouTube where I talk about spiritual awakening and my personal recovery journey. It's Buddha Betty.
Nice. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hi guys, I'm Champ, and I'm a media producer based out of Brooklyn, and I'm just a student of life. I love to create and turn visions into reality.
I recently made a documentary about my recovery process, and it's called Create Your Own Narrative. Betty was a lot of help in turning this vision into a reality as well. But what I wanted to do was, as a creative, I wanted to tell my own story, and I was going to make this project about somebody else, but it was like, it's time for you to recover loudly, Champ. It was time for me to expose myself. It was time for me to tell people, that I'm in recovery and it's okay, to tell people that, I've been through some shit, but it's okay. And I'm on this path of healing and growth, all in efforts to inspire some change or somebody else who may be going through something and say, hey, if this guy can do it, maybe I can do it too. So it's a short documentary called Create Your Own Narrative. It's just about recovery and creativity.
So where could somebody find that?
It's going to be on YouTube, Vimeo. You can go to my Instagram page at Champ Media and find a link to that as well.
Nice.
And it's also going to be a docu-series of sorts. So I'm telling my story. Yeah. Betty and I are talking offline. We're going to be documenting her story next, and to just really tell other stories of young people in recovery who are shining and recovering out loud.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
I already knew about fellowships. I knew about rehabs, but I didn't see anybody who looked like me recovering loudly.
Mm-hmm.
I felt ashamed. I felt embarrassed. I felt scared. And so, my purpose is to recover loudly, is to let people know that change is possible. It's magical. It's so much better than what is now. These are just things that I didn't know. They were so foreign to me. I just didn't know what change looked like. And so I completely resisted it my whole life. And I stayed in uncomfortability and stagnation. I see myself now climbing the mountain. I spent my whole life just circling the bottom of it. And I didn't even know that you could take a step up. I just thought that it was just supposed to be that way. Just keep looking around at all the squares, and these moments on Zoom, I truly feel the oneness of all things, even though we're not physically near each other. When I can see it put in this 2D version,
yeah,
I feel so one, and I'm just so proud to be sitting here with new friends and with my old friend and sharing our truth. It's so beautiful. It's totally overwhelming. It's just such a beautiful experience that people want to share about their spirituality. I didn't know that God was cool, when I had these awakenings, I was my mission is to make God cool. People need to know. And I was people already know. I don't have anything to do. People already know. And the more that I grow and heal, the more like-minded people are magnetized to me. And so I don't have to feel alone in this journey.